Hello there everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today I thought it would be the perfect day to finally finalize my anti-anxiety tincture that I started quite a long time ago. It has been infusing for far longer than I ever intended, but I did accidentally lose the box that I put it into during my moving, then not moving, then unpacking and figuring my life out fiasco. So I recently found another box that was labeled kitchen and herbalism, and it had all of the pots and pans that I was missing and a couple of projects that I've been looking for. So there are some projects to finish on the horizon, and I figured it would be fun to finish this one with you all today. It's been one I've been very eager to test out, and while it will be very, very potent, I think that it will be really good. All of the herbs used in it are very mild but effective, and I'm just really excited to finally get done with this project. And I'm excited to take you guys along with me. But before we dive in, this video is sponsored, and it's a very fitting sponsor for this video. So let's hear a little bit more about that first. Once again, I am so happy to be partnering with my favorite mindfulness and sleep app, Aura. As you know, I've been working with Aura for years now. It's helped me to deal with my sleep and anxiety issues like no other app, and is something I turn to all the time for these issues still. And recently, I've been using the app to help me maintain focus while I work on writing my next book. As you probably know by now, Aura is a new mindfulness and sleep app that won the Best of Apple award and is used by over 7 million people. It's an all-in-one app for well-being and sleep. It has thousands of meditations and stories, along with CBT, life coaching, breathwork, spirituality, and more. Its content is created by hundreds of expert coaches and therapists around the world, and it's highly personalized. The app uses AI and billions of data points to curate content specifically for you. Aura tailors to your preferences and needs from the moment you set up your account. This way you always find something to listen to without having to spend hours scrolling. Personally, I favor the soundscape, in particular any involving rain or birds. They bring me so much peace and help keep my mind on track. Aura truly is the only app that's worked for improving my mental well-being. It's not a one-size-fits-all like other apps, and with its help I've been able to move through my days much better than before. So if this sounds interesting to you, get started for completely free on Aura's website using my link in the description. The first 500 people to use my link get a free trial plus an exclusive 25% off. This is gonna go fast, so you might as well sign up now while you're thinking about it. Thank you so much to Aura for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. Welcome back. Let's do a little bit of a refresher on this tincture before we unpack it all. I built this kind of on a whim to make an anti-anxiety tincture that felt right to me. It's very intuition based. All of the plants used in it, of course, tie to calm, and a lot of them also tie to happiness. It's got a good mix of very fast acting herbs and some more kind of gentle, work great over time herbs. And so I'm really curious to see how those interact with each other and to see what kind of situation this tincture best suits. In this tincture I used lemon balm, lemon verbena, meadowsweet, rose, and tulsi, all herbs that I absolutely adore. Lemon balm is mainly used to help bring happiness, but it is a very calming herb, and it's also great for treating sleep issues. Lemon verbena is very uplifting and helps aid with stress. It's one of those gentle herbs that I love. Meadowsweet is a very relaxing herb, both physically and mentally, and I was very curious to see how its physical effects would interact in this kind of a tincture. Rose is nurturing, calming, happiness bringing. It's another one of those gentle herbs that I just adore. And the rose along with the tulsi are very balancing. Rose is balancing, Tulsi is balancing. I think these will work in tandem really beautifully. Tulsi is also very stress relieving and calming. I love the focus that it can bring, and I'm very, very curious. I'm so excited to work with this finally. I was so happy to find it in the box last night. So now with that recap out of the way, let's start working on it. At this point, it's very straightforward to finalize the tincture. All I need to do is strain the herbs out of the alcohol infusion and add that to some jars. I have dropper jars that I'll add it to. I have 2, and I will have somebody else take this on as part of an experiment to see how it treats them. And I will document my experience over the next couple of days using this, and we'll probably give you another check-in on it, probably in a vlog in some weeks and months after I've been able to work with it for a while. But before we get into that part of the experiment, let's strain it all out. Now to add it to the bottles. These have turned out so beautifully. I still have a little bit of extra that I think I'm going to put into these glass jars that I have. In glass, it won't do anything bad to, say, a metal lid, so these are perfect, and they're small enough for what I think I have left. It is this incredible green color. There are a lot of leaves in it, so I understand that, but it is so beautiful. I'm gonna fill up what I have left in these. Eventually it will make its way into dropper bottles, but I have way more jars than dropper bottles in this house. Because I do want to make sure it stays safe though, and these are transparent, I will keep these in a dark cabinet just to maintain its potency. I'm so pleased with this, and it smells incredible. It's kind of minty almost, which there are a lot of mint family members in here, so that makes sense, but it's really cool. So let's move the rest into these guys. I only ended up needing to use one of these guys, so pretty perfect amount. Alrighty, so now that these are all bottled, I am very content with them. I am going to use them over the next couple of days and check in with you, let you know how I think they've been. I'll experiment and I'll be back. I am currently feeling exceptionally calm and happy. Herbalism is my favorite thing, and I just got to do a very beautiful craft and finalize one. So I don't think I'm the best test subject at the moment, but I am an anxious person, so I'm sure that there will be many opportunities to test this before this video comes out. So I'll let you know what happens with that in some time. But first, I need to clean up this table. So let's do that, and then I will check in with you again soon. Alrighty, so it has been about 5 days since I finalize this tincture, and I wanted to check in with you guys on how it's been going. First interpretations, it seems to be working very similar to the tea that I usually make with a combination similar to this. So mild calming effect, very peaceful, but not too intense, which is something that I like. I want something that is calming, will aid in the peace, but won't be overwhelming. So I've been really pleased with it, and I will continue to keep testing it out and seeing how it goes. And I do want to try a few more experiments with a few of these different herbs in smaller combinations and tinctures. But so far I am super duper pleased. I think my next steps are going to be to make individual tinctures of each of the herbs that I want to work with and test them out individually and in combinations and just see what works the best. Right, Miss Hazel May? Yeah. Oh, you too, Grim? Grim? I know. Oh, goodness sake. Well, hello. We've had lots of dog visits in this whole video. You're so big. But yeah, all in all, I'm really pleased with it. And while it was something that I made kind of just because I wanted to create something in a little bit of a quicker way than I normally would have, I'm really happy with it. I will say, it is not a very pleasant tincture because I let it infuse for such a long time, but that's okay. Can't always have the best products. So if you do want to try something similar, I recommend not infusing it for many months on end. But yeah, so that's what I got for you. I guess it is time to close out the video. I will be documenting more of these experiments on my other channel if you want to check that out. It's linked down below. I also have a Patreon if that's something you are interested in. It is the primary source that keeps all this stuff going. There I share art, herbal profiles, book recommendations, and monthly workshops. It's a ton of fun. I really value the close connection I get to have with you all there. And like I said, it is what keeps everything running here. And beyond that, I have a book that I wrote. It is a book that's all about herbal magic and spellcraft, and it should bring the beginner to the intermediate, if not a little further. So if any of these sound good to you, all of these will be linked in my description down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I can't wait to see you again soon.